What if the moment they thought they had completely destroyed you was actually the moment they destroyed themselves? Think about that. The person who underestimated your kindness, mocked your patience, and believed you'd always stay no matter how badly you were treated, never imagined one thing. They never imagined you would finally stop caring. Because the day you stop reacting is the day their entire world starts shaking. At first, they don't notice it. They say something hurtful and wait for your usual response. They expect tears. They expect explanations. They expect you to chase them and fix a problem you never created. But this time you stay calm. You look at them differently. Not with fear, not with anger, just with clarity. And that is the moment panic begins. You see, some people mistake kindness for weakness. They think your forgiveness means you'll tolerate anything. They believe your empathy makes you easy to control. But they forget something important. The strongest people often stay gentle the longest. And when gentle people finally reach their limit, they don't explode. They simply walk away. That's what terrifies them. Because control only works when the other person still wants to play the game. The moment you stop dancing to their music, they realize something chilling. The version of you they thought they owned no longer exists. Suddenly, all their old tactics stop working. The guilt, the blame, the emotional games, the promises to change. Nothing reaches you anymore. And for the first time, they have to face themselves without your attention covering their emptiness. That's why they often become desperate. One day, they're angry. The next day, they're acting like the victim. Then they suddenly become kind again. It's not always about love. It's often about losing control. Because your silence says something your words never could. It says, I finally see who you are. And that realization is powerful. You begin to understand that you were never difficult to love, never too sensitive, and never the problem they made you believe you were. You were simply giving your heart to someone who didn't know how to value it. The truth is, healing changes you. The person who once begged for understanding becomes the person who protects their peace. The person who once questioned themselves begins trusting their instincts again. The person who once feared being alone discovers that peace feels better than confusion. And that's when they realize they chose the wrong person to break. Because every difficult experience taught you something. It taught you boundaries. It taught you self-respect. It taught you that your kindness is precious and should never be handed to someone who treats it carelessly. Meanwhile, they may keep searching for the same light they once had with you. But genuine connection can't be replaced. And your greatest response isn't revenge. It's healing. It's smiling again. It's sleeping peacefully. It's building a life that no longer revolves around someone else's chaos. Your growth becomes the answer they never expected. Because while they believed they were tearing you apart, they were actually pushing you toward becoming stronger, wiser, and impossible to control. They thought your story would end in heartbreak. Instead, it became a comeback. So if you're in that season right now, remember this. You're not broken. You are rebuilding. You are not losing yourself. You are finding yourself again. And one day you'll look back and realize something incredible. They didn't break you. They revealed your strength. If this message spoke to your heart, let it remind you that your peace is worth protecting. Like this video, subscribe to TF for more journeys of healing and strength. And keep watching because your next chapter may be the most beautiful one yet. This video shares general insights and personal growth perspectives and is not intended to diagnose or label any individual or replace professional advice.